in graders we are going to continue with chapter 1, that is basic concepts of geometry. This is your part 1.2. इसमें हम लोग प्रैक्टिस सेट 1.1 का क्वेश्चंस 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 से डील करेंगे. Okay, in the previous part we dealt with distance between the 2 points. Now let's start with the next, that is betweenness. Okay, so in order to deal with this question you need to understand a concept called as collinear points and non-collinear points. This you all have been doing since a very this is the younger grades. ठीक है, तो इमेजिन करो आप एक रोड पे चल रहे हो और लेफ्ट एंड राइट हैंड साइड पे पार्किंग है, जैसे हमारा होता था नॉर्मली. ठीक है, तो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में गाड़ियां लाइन से लगी है, राइट हैंड साइड में गाड़ियां लाइन से लगी है. सो लाइन्स आर इन अ स्ट्रेट लाइन. इमेजिन ईच व्हीकल टू बी अ पॉइंट. तो दैट पॉइंट्स आर वन आफ्टर द अदर इन अ स्ट्रेट लाइन. सो दैट इज एन एग्जांपल ऑफ कोलिनियर पॉइंट्स. ऑल्सो इफ यू कैन इमेजिन, जब ट्रीज जो हमारे ट्रीज लगे हुए होते हैं, कभी कभी सब चीजें कोलिनियर नहीं होती है, बट sometimes the trees are one after the other in a straight line. So that can also, those are also called as collinear points. So anything that is in a straight line are called as collinear points. Okay, अभी हमारे पार्किंग में कभी कभी गाड़ियाँ लगाई जाती है हमारे सोसाइटी के पार्किंग में मोस्टली. एंड उधर तो ऐसे रैंडम पॉइंट्स जो होते हैं, रैंडमली इधर एज आई सेड, ईच व्हीकल रिप्रेजेंटिंग अ पॉइंट. So that is called as non-collinear points. ठीक है, तो let me just summarize it for कि हम लोग उसको देखेंगे एक लाइन के हिसाब से. So suppose this is your line A, B, C, D, E. So this is a line and all these are the points. When they lie in a straight line, though that points are called as collinear points. Or to do the other way around, so they are in a straight line. Okay, they together come to make a straight line. So that is called as, these E, F, G are called as collinear points. Okay, now if you go to see in contrast what are non-collinear points. So you can have them looking something like this. See, they are random. Suppose A point is here, B point will be here, C point will be here, D point will be here. So this is random position. ऐसे कोई line में नहीं होता. So this is called as non-collinear. So since you understood collinear and non-collinear, let's go to question number 3. Okay. We are going to solve question number 3 now of practice set 1.1. So practice set 1.1, question number 3. Here we go. Okay. Question is, from the information below, find which of the point is between the other two. If the points are not collinear, state so. Okay. So before we take this question, we are going to do the example sum on this. Okay. That is page number 3, solved example. Okay. Now see, in this also they have explained you the concept of betweenness. तो हम लोगों को recognize करना पड़ता है betweenness. So in this there are 3 conditions. One, see, let's see what your textbook is saying. Betweenness. If P, Q, R are the 3 distinct collinear points, then there are 3 possibilities. बिटवीननेस के क्या पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकते हैं? 3 पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकते हैं. या तो Q बीच में है, या तो R बीच में है, या तो P बीच में है. ठीक है, as shown in the figure. So in the first case it is P, Q, point Q is between P and R. Q is between P and R, correct? Next, R is between P and Q. Last is P is between R and Q. So these are your 3 conditions. तो हम जब betweenness के sums करते हैं तो हम लोग हमेशा 3 conditions as and when required, तीनों में से एक condition consider करेंगे. ठीक है, So now let's look at the example sum for this particular thing, and then let's move on to the practice set. Okay, so the example sum is on a number line point A, B and C are such that now they are not telling us कि कौन सा बीच में है. Okay, that's the catch. They're just giving you distance. Okay, distance AB is equals to 5. Here the distance is given, kids. Coordinate नहीं दिया गया है, distance दिया गया है. ठीक है, so don't do silly mistakes, don't get confused. Distance AB is equals to 5, distance BC is equals to 11 and distance AC is equals to 6. Okay, which of the point is between the other two? Now I'll draw the figure for this sum, so let's see. Okay, एज मैंने हमेशा बोला था गिवन लिखना इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. गिवन में आप डायग्राम ड्रॉ करो या आप इंफॉर्मेशन लिखो, दैट इज अप टू यू. ओके, सो on a number line A, B and C are such that, now let me see. Okay, AB is equals to distance A comma B is equals to 5 units, distance B comma C is equals to 11 units. Okay, let's see, distance A comma C is equals to 6 units. Okay, so what do we have to find? Find which of the points is between the other two. Okay, so you have to find which is between the other two. So solution for this, these type of sums. Okay, for these type of sums the solution is इनमें से जो बड़ा है उसको कंसिडर करके वन साइड रख देना चाहिए. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल. ओके, सो सॉल्यूशन, डिस्टेंस consider was the first step. Consider distance BC is equals to 11 units. Distance BC is equals to 11 units. So as I said, इनमें से जो सबसे बड़ा वाला है वो अलग से निकालो. That is, remove the greatest one and keep it in the side. Okay, distance BC is equals to 11 units. Now what will you do with the other two? What will you do with the other two? Now the other two we have to add. Now distance AB plus distance AC is equals to, distance AB कितना दिया है 5, substitute the value, plus distance AC is given as 6, substitute the value. 5 and 6 is nothing but 11 units. That is your equation 2. Last step, therefore from 1 and 2. So now since the digits, the small distances that you added and the larger distance, okay, they are equal. Okay, you can see 11 units and 11 units. So therefore what you will write, distance BC is equals to, अभी distance BC मतलब ये corner points हुए, end points हुए, yes, is equals to distance AB plus distance AC. This tells you nothing but that A is a point that is in between them. ये देखो common जो है वो आपका between point होता है. Therefore point A lies between, because distance BC, corner points between B and C. ठीक है? And just to conclude, you can further just draw the figure, that is B C A. अभी आपको समझ आएगा. BC is 11 units. AB is, ABB is the same thing, 5 units, and AC is 6 units. Okay, so this is how the presentation or the solution for these type of sum looks like. Okay, so as I said, let's start with practice set 1.1. okay, question number 3. Okay, let's read. From the information given below, find which of the point is between the other two. If the points are not collinear, state so. So as we said, अगर collinear नहीं होंगे तो add up नहीं होगा. ठीक है? So that is actually this. So if they add up, they are collinear. If they don't add up, they are not collinear. So we will see both examples. Let's see. Now again, there are 6 sums. So I will be doing, let's see, this time I will do the odd numbers. That is, I will be doing 1, 3 and 5. Okay? Because इतने सारे सम्स करने के लिए टाइम नहीं होता है वीडियो में. ठीक है? So, sum number 1. Let's start with given. Given distance PR is equals to 7 units. Distance PQ is equals to 10 units and distance QR is equals to 3 units. ठीक है? Now we have to find which of the points lie between the other two. Same sum. So solution will be, okay, first is always consider the biggest one among them. 7 दिया है, 10 दिया है, 3 दिया है, तो इसमें से जो biggest वाला है वो consider करेंगे. Okay, so consider distance P comma Q is equals to 10 units. Consider it as the first equation. ठीक है? Now, second step. Now, okay, since I don't have a lot of place over here, I'll do it over here. Now, जो बचा हुआ है अभी PQ we have already taken, so take these two now. Okay, distance PR, the other you have to add only. Distance PR plus distance QR, okay, is equal to 7 plus 3. Please write the correct one and below the correct one. 7 plus 3 is again 10 units. This is your second statement. So, from 1 and 2, distance PQ is equals to distance PR plus distance QR. See, I told you all kid, अगर दोनों equal है, ये भी 10 units है, okay, and this is also 10 units. So addition of the smaller distances is equal to the additions of the biggest distance. So therefore, okay, distance PQ is equal to distance PR plus distance QR. Therefore, all of them are collinear. So ये actually between इसका ही और या collinear का एक test है, ठीक है? Now we have to see that which lies between the two. How we summarize, how we end our answer. PR, QR, R is the common point. ये आपके लिए hint होता है. Therefore, points P, Q and R, points P, Q and R are collinear and R lies between P and Q. ठीक है? So this is your sum. Okay? This is your first sum. Question 3, sum number 1. ठीक है? Now I will move on to the question 3, sum number 3. Okay? Question 3, sum number 3. Same steps, nothing different. given okay, given distance AB is equal to 16, distance AB is equal to 16, distance CA is equals to 9, and distance BC is equals to 7. Please don't forget to write units over there. Okay? I'm not having a lot of space to work with. Easily I'm just writing like that. If you write it one below the other also, it's very presentable. And if you underline by a pencil also, it's very presentable. Okay? Okay? So given all this is there. And now we start with the solution. Okay? The first we do, always consider the largest distance first. Okay? Consider distance A comma B. See, it is the सबसे बड़ा है वो 16, 9 and 7. So first distance AB is equals to 16 units. Okay? Great. Second one. Therefore now, I hope you can see it. Distance CA plus distance BC. No other way, you have to add it only. That is equal to CA is 9 plus BC is 7. 7, 7, 14, 15, 16. So distance C comma A plus distance B comma C is equals to 16 units. I'm not getting an example that is not equal only. Okay? So here also it's equal. As I said at the beginning, only name this as equation 1, this as equation 2. So from 1 and 2, what do we get? Distance A comma B is equals to distance C comma A plus distance B comma C. Okay, because they are equal now. Since they are equal, all 3 points are collinear. Therefore, points A comma B and C are collinear, and tell me now what? Either देखो CA, BC. C and C is the common point, so that becomes your midpoint. Therefore, points A, B and C are collinear, and C lies between A and B. So इधर दो टाइप के सम्स आते हैं. एक तो पूछा जाता है बिटवीननेस का थ्योरम, बिटवीननेस का कॉन्सेप्ट एक्सप्लेन करो, say whether the points are collinear or no. So ऐसे हम लोगों को sums आते हैं. ठीक है? So let's catch some speed over here, and I will do some other sum now so that you will get an example थोड़ा बहुत. Okay? So let's do instead sum number 4. ठीक है? पर अब तक हम लोगों को समझ मतलब एक एग्जाम्पल नहीं आया है. Sum number 4. So question 3, sum number 4. Let's do. Given. Given is distance L comma M is equal to 11 units. Distance MN is equals to 12 units. Okay, and last one given distance NL is equals to 8 units. Okay, so how do we do this sum? Similarly, so solution, you have your first step. Consider सबसे बड़ा डिस्टेंस कंसिडर करना है 11, 12, 8. So distance M comma N is equals to 12 units. Okay, this is your first statement. Okay, then second one, as I said, second. Now distance LM plus distance NL is equal to, LM is nothing but, okay, LM is nothing but 11 plus NL is 8 units. So 11 plus 8 is 19 units. So what happens? From 1 and 2, distance m comma n is not equal to distance L comma m plus distance n comma n. Therefore, points, see, they are not equal only. This is coming to be 12, this is coming to be 19. So, इनका जो sum रहेगा, the greatest one and the sum of the other two is not going to be same only. So, points L, M and N are not collinear. Okay, so this is the sum. I thought I'll be able to cover part sum number 7 till in this, but it is not possible. तो हम लोगों ने सिर्फ ये type of sums देखा, that is betweenness. Okay, so that's why I'll continue with sum number 4, 5, 6 in the next part, 4, 5, 6 and 7 in the next part, that is part 1.3. So please, if you have any doubts, tell me, and do solve the remaining sums and send it to me on my Instagram handle or the email account. Okay, thank you, bye.
I hope you've all enjoyed this part of the chapter series just as you would enjoy your favorite book with a hot cup of tea. So, ECOT, that is everyone's cup of tea, will bring to you many more such chapter series along with detailed explanation and solution of the exercises that are there in your textbook. We wish to bring to you this and more at zero cost so that the hardest chapters become your cup of tea. So, help us by clicking on this button. Get notified about our upcoming chapter series. Also, share it to help us define education through equality. Do message us any doubts that you have on our Instagram handle, everyone's cup of tea, and we promise to answer them. Thank you and keep sipping. Bye.